Darden is one of the world's largest restaurant companies based in Orlando, Florida. We own and operate over 1,500 restaurant locations, and our brands are some of the leading brands in the restaurant industry, ranging from Olive Garden to LongHorn Steakhouse to the Capital Grille, Yard House, Seasons 52, and Eddie V's. Darden is undertaking a strategic digital transformation, with the central idea being how do we better engage with our guests and our employees digitally. And the idea with our team members is to use technology to allow them to share information with one another. Knowing that we have over 150,000 employees distributed across our restaurant locations, we really needed to figure out how do we leverage technology to allow us to communicate more effectively. The idea is to really better understand our guests and to be able to deliver a much more personalized and tailored experience. What we're trying to do is use technology to allow them to interact with a restaurant company in a manner that they might expect to do, starting with things like online ordering, and then also ultimately allowing them to make reservations, allowing them to put their name on a seating list in advance, and other means. We have very aggressive goals in terms of when we want to deliver functionality and over what timeline. We realized pretty early on that our IT team wasn't equipped to actually effectively deliver on the timeline and scale that we wanted to. So we knew we needed an outside partner. Couple that with the fact that we were using technologies that Darden had no familiarity with previously. So we had selected to use the Oracle platform. We needed a partner who could help us in the skill set areas where we were deficient, where we had gaps. We were quite impressed with Infosys' capabilities in the Oracle technology arena, particularly around ATG and then Web Center. The key initiatives that we deployed early on was an online ordering platform to allow a guest to place an order online with our brands, such as Olive Garden and LongHorn Steakhouse, and then pick it up at the restaurant. We've seen a noticeable increase in terms of the average transaction size of these to-go orders, as well as just seeing a lot of positive feedback from our guests for implementing this type of capability. Infosys really provided guidance to us throughout the process. It really started from the beginning when we were in the early stages of just planning this transformation, trying to develop a program roadmap for how we would implement the capabilities and how we'd actually deliver on the value. They also helped us just with in terms of the design of the overall program and then understanding the overall architecture. I think that strategic thinking up front really helped us in this program. Clearly, a sweet spot of Infosys is the ability to deliver on its stated priorities and stated objectives. We've been working closely with Infosys to deploy numerous phases of our program. One of the first challenges we faced was communication. What was very comforting about working with Infosys is this is a challenge that they face with many of their other clients. So we basically implemented a number of different practices that really helped to make that issue become, frankly, a non-issue. Another challenge that we faced early on was around just the overall program management and how do we govern a program of this magnitude. We established regular checkpoints with Infosys leadership, and I think that point was extremely helpful for us because it made sure that the project team itself was working very hard and diligently, but we also knew we had the eye from Infosys leadership. One of the other challenges we faced in this program is that there are a number of different parties that had to come together to collaborate and make this program successful. And so one of the areas that Infosys was helpful in, particularly with Oracle, was leveraging their strategic relationship with Oracle to bring about the right parties so that we could work together and really solve and tackle new areas. Infosys has the ability to not just say that they're going to deliver, but to actually deliver. As I think about what's next for Darden and Infosys, there's a few things that come to mind. So first is we have a lot more foundation to continue to put in place. I think we've come a far way in terms of laying down a great foundation across our digital platform, across our portal, across our SOA services and architecture, and so I think we've made a lot of headway. But we still have a ways to go in terms of continuing to build that foundation.